All right. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another week, another day where we are learning how to build solid businesses. How to build solid businesses. The reason I'm taking my time to lay a solid foundation for us in this program, because I know a lot of you are wondering, when are we going to learn the sweet stuff? Teach us how to create, how to build a marketing funnel, how to, make money online, how to get more customers. Just go to the main stuff. You are taking too long to build this foundation. I get that reaction most of the time from all the trainings I've done on this program. A lot of people are waiting eagerly for me to start talking about the magic that happens on the online space, and I will get there very soon. Don't worry, we still have time. But the reason we are taking time to build this solid foundation is so that you can build on a solid foundation an everlasting, evergreen source of income. The framework that you are learning on this program is something you can use to replicate different types of businesses. If I narrow this program to one specific business to teach you, you might be interested and you might be excited about that. But the truth is that you can't compare that to what I am giving you. As a matter of fact, in a proper business school, this is a curriculum. I'm telling you, I'm a product of some top business schools in Nigeria and outside of Nigeria. And what I'm teaching you, the curriculum we are using for this program, is what you pay thousands of dollars to learn, because they understand the importance of having a framework. A framework. If you are an IT person like me, you understand what is called a framework. Okay, a framework is something that can afford you the flexibility to create anything around it. It's like having a structure, a skeleton upon which you can create diverse kind of stuffs. So that's what I'm giving you. We will still narrow it down to the specifics, how to maybe start this specific business. Those are going to be more or less like, addendums. All right. I have four businesses I want to teach some of you at the end of this program. For some of you that will be patient enough to stay to the end. But before that time, you are going to be robustly trained, equipped to start any type of business. And today is one of the most important classes in this program. This topic is what transformed my life around. I'm about to give you a turning point experience, because this is where a lot of businesses fail. This is where a lot of businesses miss it. This is where many people always jump into starting business without doing what I'm about to show you. So some of the exercises we're going to be doing here in this class is going to save you millions of naira or dollars in the future. You are going to use this framework to start different businesses that will become profitable. What is the point of starting a business when it will fail? So this topic is going to reduce the chances of any business you start failing. It will reduce the chance of failure for any business you are going to start in future. So I want you to pay attention to this class. It's one of the most important classes in this program. In fact, I ran business for so many years, and though I was making money here and there, until someone taught me what I'm about to teach you, that was when my life turned around. I understood my purpose. I tied it to my business, and from there on, I started making some amazing revenue. So please, it's very important that you pay close attention to this course. After this class, I won't be surprised some of you will drop some of the ideas or some business you are doing currently. Because a lot of people are in business for several reasons. Some say, I want to make money. Making money is the least reason you should be in business. No, that is the least reason you should be in business, to make money. Okay, so this class is going to redefine you. It will help you realign your purpose for business. Business is like a career, all right? Business is a journey. It's like building a corporate career. If you are a doctor, for instance, you graduate from school, you want to just grow in your career, become a specialist, those step by step. Business is a path on its own. It's a career on its own. It's a long journey. I'm not in business because I want to make money. I could use my certificate to go and get a job. I'm in business because, to me, it's a lifelong journey. And every journey begins with definition of purpose. If you don't define your purpose for that journey, you just end up wasting time and resources. Yes. You just end up wasting time and resources. So we're going to help you craft your mission and your vision why you want to start a business. In the last class, we dealt with identifying your business idea. By the time you try this class, that class, and the next class on target audience, how to create your market, my dear, I just handed over to you an evergreen money-making machine. This is what gave me peace of mind. As I'm talking to you now, any business I want to start must pass through the screening of these principles I'm teaching you. I don't just start any business for the starting sake. No. Every business I do today has a connection to my core purpose in life. So if you are ready, let's dive right into it. The first thing I want us to look at is to ask yourself a question. What are you doing to make the world a better place? You see, God created everybody with a purpose. And someone said, if the purpose of a thing is not discovered, abuse is inevitable. Money is tied to purpose. Money is tied to your assignment. I have studied some business leaders in the world, and I discovered that the ones that are making money consistently are those that enjoy what they are doing, those that see it as a calling, those that see it as their purpose. They feel that what they are doing is what they have been created to do. So by so doing it, they are making money. Frustration in business is usually originating from people trying to do something without a strong purpose. So before you start a business, the first question you must ask yourself, what are you doing to make the world a better place? Until you answer this question, you are not ready to start a business. Because I told you in the last class, please, can you mute yourself? Thank you. Please mute yourself. I told you in the last class that business is a journey, and there are going to be times when your emotions will be low, profit will be low, you are not going to make money. Now, what sustains you throughout those periods is what I'm sharing with you right now. That's why you see people start business today. When it's not working, they are closing it. They want to start another one. They don't have any purpose. They don't have a clear idea of a mission. So, Bukena, before we became profitable, for many years, since 2017, for the first 3 years, we never made 1 naira. I'm telling you the truth. In fact, if not for the government support, because we won the Lagos State government, LSCTF, Lagos State Entrepreneurship Trust Fund, we won a workspace voucher that afforded us the opportunity to have a 1-year rent paid for us in any co-working space of our choice. In fact, it was that thing that kept us going for some time. When I even celebrated that winning, some of my online community said, Oga, don't rejoice yet. The profitability of your business is when this lagase, this thing you are winning, when you are the one that will pay rent, that's when you can know that this business will survive or not. Okay? For years, we did not make any money. But what sustained me throughout those period was the vision driving that project. And I'm going to use Pukena in many illustrations I will be teaching you tonight. Today, Pukena is a multi-million naira revenue business monthly and has a potential to expand and scale far beyond that. But in the first few years of starting it, we didn't make any money. I remember one of my staff back then, after resigning, she was making fun of me. Is it not this MD that wears only one trouser to come to the office every day with a hole in the buttocks? And she was right. I couldn't afford to buy trousers for some years. All this little money that we were making, we were using to put back in the business. But today, God has helped us. So until you have a clear purpose for that business, you are still getting it wrong. So what are you doing to make the world a better place? It's a very important question, and you must answer that question, especially at this stage before you continue. Now, another question you need to ask is, what problem are you solving? Every successful business today is solving a problem. So until you have a problem you are solving, you don't have success in business in view. So what problem are you solving? What are you doing to make the world a better place? That business you have settled for. By the way, I said some of you should share some of your business idea with me. I think I got only 2 or 3 from, the rest of you, I believe you are still thinking. And it will help us to look at that business idea to help you make sure that that business is solving a problem. Money comes as an exchange for problem solved. Hey, who be this one? Oh, love it. Mute yourself, please. I hope you are writing down stuffs. Please write down these things. I remember one of the business programs I went through during this particular class. Some of the students were walking away. They were not interested. They were waiting in front when the lecturer will come and be teaching us how to make money online. I was laughing. Some of them can't see my back right now. Some of them, the business they started during that time, they have closed it down. Some of them will ask me today, Omo, you're still on your Pukena. This Pukena that you were sharing, whenever they ask question in that class, I will use Pukena to answer that question. They say, is it what you are still doing now? Omo, this is who you are doing well. Why? Because I identified a problem to solve. And I didn't mind whether I was making money initially or not. I was willing to wait until it started paying. So let me give you our own problem and solution template for Pukena that has helped us to sustain Pukena up to now. So our problem 1, we have 2 problems we are solving. The problem 1 for Pukena is that hiring unverified drivers and domestic staff in Nigeria is a big security risk to families and businesses. So before we started Pukena, people looking for artisans, local artisans, drivers, domestic staff. We usually rely on maybe their friends to just bring somebody from the village, or they go to the village and bring somebody they don't know from Adam. That's when you hear of nannies that will enter homes and we be maltreating children, we be beating the children, poisoning the children, stealing from their bosses. Why? Because these people know that they were not verified. You just went to your village, you saw one boy that the parents cannot send to school, and you brought him to town, and he became your nanny, or she became your nanny. We observed that problem. We also saw that a lot of people in Lagos here would just say, I'm an agent, I can get you somebody. They don't have time to verify this person. They will send them to people's home. So the risk of kidnapping, the risk of theft, the risk, were so high. I observed this problem. I said, no. In fact, I remember back then, I was so angry when I would see children of below 10 years, doing nanny job, doing domestic job. I say, oh my God, I did not even know that it was against NAPTIP law. NAPTIP is a government agency, against human trafficking. That there's a law in NAPTIP that says that it is illegal to employ an underage child for domestic work. So those problems were burning in me. I was pained, and a lot of these people, when they bring them to town, they will not be sent to school. You see a child hawking on the road during the day and washing plates in the night. So I would always cry. Anyway, I am an orphan, all right? So I used to have an emotional moment when I see these children hawking. I used to have sometimes I would cry. I would just bend down. If I'm in a bus and we are passing, I will see these children hawking something, I will just bend down and cry. Because I know that if these children have a better choice, they will not be on the road hawking. So I made up my mind that I'm going to create a platform that will thoroughly source domestic workers and drivers, verify them for families to hire. So I don't like it when families go to hire children that should be in school, or when families, go to hire somebody from the village that they won't train in school. So I said, no. Now the solution of Pukena is that you can hire a thoroughly verified driver and domestic staff to serve your family. If even from the voice, as I'm talking now, you can sense that passion in me. You can sense that this project, this business is not just a money-making venture for this young man. As I'm talking to you now, I'm already feeling emotional. If you let me now, I can even cry on this video, because this is a boiling vision. It may be very tough to achieve, because how many people have we even touched? But at least we have touched over 500 people so far. Since we started this project, we have helped people. In fact, we have a school where we want to start training these people, give them some education that they cannot get, normally from their parents. So that is my problem one and solution one. Now, when you have answered these questions, it will help you to come up with your mission statement. Your mission statement is a very simple statement that you put out, not too long, that defines what your business is all about. So for Pukena, the world will be a better place if people could hire verified drivers and domestic staff at affordable rates. At affordable rates. So this is an example. For you, it may not be my business. It may be your business. Look at your business critically. Is it solving a problem? Is it solving a problem? Is it making the world a better place? The assignment, I'm going to give it to you later on, is to do the same exercise. You will state your problem and solution statement, and then a purpose statement like this one for your business. For your business. This is the reason God will bless that business. Every business that meets this criteria will always be blessed. Do you know what we are doing? We are creating jobs for people, and we are making it safe for people, hiring them. If I tell you how many letters we have gotten from the government trying to partner with us because of what we are doing. Somebody said, Manuel, do you know you are even helping the government? What you are doing is what the government should be doing, but you are doing it. Verification of candidates. In Nigeria, we don't have any database of citizens, a reliable database where we can leverage on. So we are even doing more double job. What if my contemporaries in America or Canada doing the same business? It's far easier, because over there, every citizen is in a database. Every citizen is verified. It's easy to hire somebody, and you can easily pull out what their data from the system. But here, where will you pull out any data? So we will need to spend more time, more money to verify one person. So if I'm able to touch 100 lives, I don't try in a country like Nigeria with our poor database system. But we are pushing it. We are pushing it. Our problem two. I told you I have two solutions, two problems and two solutions. Job seekers are taken advantage of by unscrupulous agents by charging them a fee for jobs without good jobs. So before we came on board in Aspukena, people looking for job will always be asked to pay money. And when they finish paying money, those people will start doing them tonton. Because an average job seeker is desperate. And they are willing to do anything to get a job. If you even tell them, come and see me in an office, they will come. So people were taking advantage of people in the name of providing jobs. I observe these things. I say, no, this is wrong. I can change this thing. So what did we do? Pukena makes it easy for job seekers to get access to quality jobs without paying any fee. None of our staff will tell you that we collected 1 naira from them to give them job. And after getting them job, we provide them with a lot of employment benefits. So that is a solution. You think that a business that is built on these two core solutions will ever fail? Do you think that a business that is providing solution to this core problem will ever fail? No. So you must do the same exercise for your business. Find a compelling reason why you are doing that business. Some people call it your why. What is your why? I like that. I don't like using it in my trainings anyway, because it sounds a lot of too theoretical, but I love it. I love the way it sounds. What is your why? All right. So this is my own why. I have my why, the problems I'm solving. This is why I'm doing what I'm doing. This is why even when it's not paying, I will still do. You know what it means to stay 1 year without revenue? You know what it means to stay 2 years without revenue? No. It's because I know that this is beyond money. We are trying to transform lives. I have some loyal staff today that till I die, I know people that will be thankful that they came across Pukena. We are one of the best paying agencies in Lagos and Abuja. I'm telling you, go and make inquiry. Our drivers are well paid, our nannies are well paid, our housekeepers are well paid, our chefs are well paid. Good salaries. Our clients are one of the top of the 1% of the 1% of the society. We don't have a yayo client. Clean guys that have money to spend because of what? We are doing the right thing. And every day they are coming. Every day new clients. Every day new clients. Every day new clients. If you position your business this way, my dear, you will not go lack money. Some people are suffering in business because they have not done this exercise. So their business is not solving any problem. Or they are just trying to be like other people. No. Find a compelling reason why you are doing that business. Find it. Find it. So, another purpose statement from our second problem solution exercise is that for Pukena, the world will be a better place if qualified job seekers can have access to quality jobs and benefit without payment. So the world will be a better place if people can get job without manipulation. If I tell you the number of job seekers knocking on our door every day, because they know that we are transparent. We're not. Now, look at it now this way. In my small head, I'm already imagining somebody when no get job, when they find job, he no get money. Why would I collect the little 5,000 they are using to sustain themselves? Why would I ask you to pay me 5,000 registration fee or 10,000 in the name of agency fee? No. So we structured our business in such a way that it is the person looking for these services that pay us. And that spectrum, those people, they have the money. So we structured a business where the cost is borne by the person looking for people to hire. The person looking for job should not be made to pass through any stress except verification training. As I implemented this thing, boom, profit skyrocketed. Like, boom, the doors just opened for me. What does that tell you? It's not good to be greedy. I hear that some realtors will tell somebody to pay them inspection fee. No, if you can stop it, stop it. Position yourself as if you have identified real estate marketing as your core, as your way of making the world a better place. Design a model that will make you different from other realtors. Become accessible. Make it easy for people to buy properties seamlessly. Don't be that kind of client, a realtor that after collecting your commission, you disappear. I can't forget how many people will call me from diaspora telling me stories of how they bought properties and nobody, after they have made payment, even the realtors will not answer their phone call again. They will just disappear. I said, who taught these realtors this kind of a thing? That you will collect commission and you just go? That's wrong. Make it easy for your clients to be happy doing business with you. Money will pursue you. I'm telling you, this is a secret I'm sharing with you guys. Design a business that your customers will be so happy that they are doing business with you. If I tell you the features we have in Pukena, it is almost foolish. It is almost foolish of someone to know about Pukena and decide to go to another agency to hire somebody. I intentionally created that way. If you see the contract we are running with, sometimes after sending contract to potential client, they will come and say, "Are you sure this thing in this document is implementable? Are you sure?" I say, "Yeah." If my car misses, who is liable? I said, "Don't worry. I will show them evidence of our insurance. That if your car, anything happens to your car, come to the company. We have what it takes to rectify it." And they're like, "Wow, in Nigeria? Why would money come to me? Why?" So please solve a problem for clients. Make the world a better place. People are already sad in this world. Don't make it. That's why it pains me when I go on Instagram. I'm reading stories of vendors that will collect money from people and they will not deliver. I say, wait, how? How can you collect money for hair? You did not deliver? No, that's rubbish. If I tell you, some of you, that some coaches, some trainers will never train 5 people. For the past 3 classes, 5, 6, 8, highest was I think 7 or 8. Some of them will see that number and they will just tell you, "We are not training you." Do you know what it means to run generator and run internet for 30 days? But you know what? I enjoy every day of class. I told myself, even if it's one person, I must train. No, I enjoy what I do. I enjoy it. And because I enjoy it, subsequent classes, you will see the growth of this program. If I'm consistent, in the next class, you will see big numbers. See, it's called, the universe is taking notes. It will always reward passionate people. So please make sure your business is solving a problem. Making the world a better place is important. So the first assignment for you, I hope you are writing it down, is that you are going to write down the problem that you are solving. Okay? the problem you are solving, and the solution you have for that problem. Let me go back and show you how I design my own. So they're going to place it side by side. Problem, solution. So you discuss what the problem is, or is important to some of you. Don't submit assignment. Okay, now I can't help you further than the class if you don't do what I'm telling you to do. So please do it and submit to me. Let me see. Problem, solution. My business, I discovered this problem. Even in real estate, real estate is a broad spectrum. So it's not, like I told you before, it's beyond selling land. Find a problem. I love it. Madam Landlady, look at her the solution. Let me see if I can open it here. He said she's a realtor, and she said she's making housing solution possible. That was the way she coined it. And if you look at her approach to marketing real estate, you can tell that this lady is driven by purpose. She's not just after commission. And you see her making commentaries around what is happening in the world. During the California wildfire, she was making videos commenting on her views about the wildfire. Anything happening around the environment. If a house collapses in Lagos, she comes and makes videos about it, and gives, sustainable advice to the government. My goodness, that girl is please, if you're a realtor here, go and study Madam Landlady. She's an epitome of everything I'm teaching you in this class tonight. Please. Her name is Mercy Okeke on Facebook. You can just check her out and study her. If you connect with her, tell her I'm the one that recommended her to you. I've recommended her to lots of realtors, and they have come back with testimony. So write down the problem you are solving and the solution you have for that problem. Okay? Now, like I said, there are different case studies of businesses that have used this same template to build global businesses. One of them is Tesla. I was doing a research on Tesla. Their mission statement is to create the most compelling car company of the 21st century by driving the world's transition to electric vehicles. This is their driving force. They understand that fossil fuel is detrimental to contributing to global warming, to the ozone layer depletion. And this young man, Elon Musk, had a vision to transition the world to electric vehicle. And today, Tesla is one of the leading auto manufacturers in the world. That's a vision. That's a vision. And as long as he stays glued on that vision, money will keep flowing. Today, he's one of the richest men in the world. The same thing for Google. Google's vision is to provide access to the world's information in one click. I love this. To provide access to the world's information in one click. This is what Google has done in this world does not exist. They are so useful to this world that there is a word called Google it. Can you see how somebody's business can become an English word in the dictionary? Now people use Google it as a word because they have helped you and me. Some of the things I used to teach, I get them from Google. If you need any information now, you go to Google. You go to YouTube. Now ChatGPT is here. So no wonder these are very successful companies. No wonder. You cannot be solving problems and money will not follow you. No. You see, these are why I am very convinced that nobody has a business being broke. Remember that first class, I shared this adage, this phrase. You don't have a business being broke. Find something to die for. Find a compelling vision, something that will transform the world. When I said making the world a better place, it must not be the whole world. You can start from your locality, your compound. Provide a product or a service that will add the quality of life around you, that will make the world around you a better place. Start from your location, from your estate. The other day I was walking my dog and I was asking myself, what service can I introduce to this big estate where I'm living that will make this place a better place? And I'm still thinking, honestly, I might import something. I might import a product that homes will need. As a matter of fact, let me give you one small plan I have. You know that I'm already running a very big domestic staff outsourcing. So I already have customers who has my staff, domestic staff. Do you know that? Should I say this thing? I'm already teasing my customers because I have an email list. I'm already introduced some domestic products and they are so excited about it. And when I get enough demand, remember in my first class, I said, go start a business that has enough market, that has a big market, a hungry market. I'm already teasing them with some products from home products, small accessories you can use in the home. Because if you hire my nanny, you can buy my dishwasher. You can buy I don't want to mention some of the products I want to import, but you'll get the idea, right? So that is how I'm doing it. So I was walking my dog and I was like, what can I bring to this estate that will improve people's lives? This is how you come up with ideas. Oh, I'm so excited. Look at the way I'm smiling ear to ear. If one person catches this thing, millionaire status becomes your portion. I'm telling you. So when you have done that, you have asked that question, how can I make the world a better place? How can I, what are the problems I can solve? It will lead you to this second part of this exercise. Now you are going to position your brand. All right. So if you have answered the question, how you can make the world a better place, what problems you can solve, it will give you an idea of the business to go into. And then this class I'm about, this section is going to help you position yourself to becoming the one-stop solution for that product. That is where we are going for in Pukena right now. My vision is that just like Dangote, 1 out of every 3 homes, we have a Pukena staff. Somebody told me, do you know that 1 out of every 3 homes has a Dangote product? You're either using his salt or using his sugar or something. I said, okay, I want to build a Dangote for home services. Oh my God. 1 out of every home should have a nanny from Pukena, should have a driver from Pukena, should have a chef from Pukena. That's the vision. So my job now is to position the project to achieving that. But to get that done, I need to ask myself this question. What makes me different? Because you're not the only one doing that business. Don't get yourself wrong. So what makes you different? Why would people go to you instead of your competitors? You must ask that question. So I ask myself that question. What makes me different? Why will people come to me when they need a nanny? Why will people come to me when they need a driver? Why? Now I have an answer to myself. And this is my answer. They will come to me. I'm different because our drivers and domestic staff are properly vetted and background checked. Please, I'm so sorry for some of you that think I'm using this class to promote Pukena. No, this is actually a tutorial and I'm using a live example. Because when I'm taking it like this, you can now put your own business. It will help you. Because if I'm teaching you this class and I'm calling one name that you don't know, it will be sounding theoretical to you. I hope you understand. So I'm using a business that I run. So you can know that I'm not teaching you what I have not practiced on my own. So my answer is that why I am different is that our drivers and domestic staff are properly vetted and background checked. All right? We provide adequate insurance cover for every contract for both client and staff. This is why we are different. How many people can pay for insurance in Nigeria? But here we are covered. We cover every contract. It's only in abroad that you see a job being insured, but we do it in Pukena. So if our nanny comes into your home and damages anything, you know, and we can see that it is our nanny's fault, don't worry. We'll get it done. We'll replace it for you. If a driver damages your car, our insurance covers that. So that's what makes us different. That is why somebody will come to Pukena instead of going to the road to hire a driver. But when you hire a driver on the roadside and the driver disappears with your car, your car don't go. But when you go to a reputable agency like Pukena and you hire a driver, you are safe. So that is why we are different. Why are you different in your business? Why would I buy land from you? Why will I buy your product instead of buying from another person? You need to answer these questions yourself. Our staff are professionally trained and certified. Clients have access to unlimited replacement of staff as long as the contract exists. That's the answer. These are what makes me different. This is why I will always be making money. Business is work, oh. It is work. If I tell you the battle going on in our office every day to make sure that we fulfill all these promises, business is work. Running a training system, running a verification system, ensuring that all drivers and domestics are properly vetted. Listening to customer complaint, saying I'm sorry, sir. Today alone, I know how many I'm sorry, sir, I have said on phone. Because if they don't call my staff, they will call me. But this is what comes with the business. I can't be making the amount I make every day, every month, and I will not, do something. I have to work for it. I have to work for it. I hope you are getting something. Are you getting something, class? You can unmute yourself and say, yes, we are getting something to encourage me. Are you getting something?
Yes, I'm getting something, sir.
Okay.
Yes, I'm getting something, sir.
Oh, okay.
Lots.
Nice to hear. So those are the answers. Another question I ask myself, because remember, we are talking about positioning your brand. Because if you want to make money, you need to position your brand to be at top of mind for every potential customer. Why? How would you position your brand? So that they will see you as the go-to person when they need that product or service. Why do you do what you do? Oh, the day I asked myself this question, Jesus, Emmanuel, why do you do this? There are other things you could have done. I remember when I had this exercise a few years ago. That was when I was doing so many businesses at the same time. So I was just a hustler. Anyone that paid me money, I do. So today I sell land. Tomorrow I buy a car for somebody. I get my money. Next tomorrow I design websites for people. Another day I run ads for people. So I was a jack of all trades, but I was master of none. I was touching different things at the same time, because I needed to make money, and it's understandable. You get sometimes something can make you money. No. So why can't I do it? Why all these questions? I believe me alone. Let me just make money. It's normal to think like that. But one thing that I noted about me, that I was not growing. I was always broke. I don't know why. I was always broke. I was always looking for money. Today I will make one sell and they will pay me one commission. I will laugh. Oh, I'm a big boy. Then the money will finish. I will not make sell again. Then I will be looking for the next thing to do. So I continued like that for long until I took myself through these exercises. I asked myself, why do you do what you do? Oh Lord. Look, let me show you my answer. I want to create jobs for families. I want to create jobs for families to live and be happy. My joy comes when a driver is hired, when a nanny is hired, when the chef is hired. I cry for joy. When I mount pressure on my staff, I tell them we need to create more jobs. We need to create more jobs. Posterity will bless me. It may not even be now. I envision in my eyes one day. Already it's happening right now. It's actually, I walk into the mall to buy something and somebody will just stop me and say, you gave me job so time. My name is this. I worked under your company so time. It has happened many times. They will start thanking me. I was buying something in one mall, around my area on the island here. And somebody I was even scared because the person rushed at me. I said, please, who are you? He said, you cannot remember me. I said, no, I can't remember you. He said, you gave me a job. I worked for you some years ago. He said, thank you so much. You don't know what you did for me and my family. Those are my joy. That is why I do what I do. I do what I do because I create safer systems for employers to find reliable staff. I can't remember any time anybody called me and said, oh, your nanny was caught on camera beating my child. Never. I can't remember anybody calling and say, oh, your driver, has stolen this from. No. I remember one day, one of my cleaners took one of the cleaners that was sent to a hotel for cleaning. We managed some hotels back then. So they called me that a lodger, a hotel guest that left the room that morning came back asking for a bottle of wine that he left in the room the previous night. So they called me. I was at home. They called me and said, Manuel, please, your boys have already cleaned that room. So come and ask them. Maybe they are holding it somewhere. I was even boasting to the manager on phone. I said, don't worry. If they see something like that, they will keep it. They will keep it. I'm coming to the hotel. So I went to the hotel, went to our housekeeper department room, and called all my boys. I said, come. Who clean room? So. Somebody raised his hand. I said, okay. So they said there's a bottle of wine that was left there. Please give it to me. The owner is here. He started scratching his head. So, sir, I'm sorry. I thought that the person is not coming back. So I've drank it. Drank what? I won't tell you what I did, but I did something that guy will not remember. But it wasn't violence, but I did something. That's my zero tolerance for such things. I want all my employers, all my clients to feel safe with me. Today, I got a call from a client. She was making a complaint about the driver we gave her 2 days ago. So as soon as she mentioned, I want to feel safe when I'm being driven, I said, don't worry, I'm going to send you another driver. She just said, okay, that she noticed that the guy doesn't adjust the side mirrors before driving, which is wrong. Every professional driver should be able, but the guy is an experienced driver. Some of these drivers that have driven for years and they believe that they can always, they know how to, they don't need all these things, which is wrong. So the client observed it and is a lady, and some ladies, sorry to say, I think it's only ladies who I have in class. In my business, ladies, I know they get chill, I know they get tolerance at all. So she called me and said, can you believe your driver is not using side mirror? Please, I need another driver. I don't feel safe. And because of that word, I don't feel safe. I said, no problem, ma. We're going to send you another driver. And I called the driver to stop work immediately. So that is the answer why I do what I do. Why I do what I do. Now, when you have answered this last two questions, remember the first question is, let me go back a little bit. Before this, why you do what you do, the first question you must ask under positioning your brand is, what makes you different? All right? When you answer that question, you ask this second one, why do you do what you do? Then you answer it. Now, when you have done answering these two questions, you now use this template to state your positioning statement. Listen, when you go to big companies, banks, insurance companies, and you see those big statements on their wall, this was the exercise they went through before they came up with that statement. I'm teaching you something that will blow your revenue in no time. I'm telling you, this class is bigger than if I was to teach you mini importation and how to make money online. I'm telling you, what I'm teaching you, you can use it to build a global business if you are attentive to what I'm teaching you. You use it to build a global business. If you go to any big organization, this is what they do. So let me go back. So you are going to use this template to write your positioning statement. I have mine for Pukena. I'm going to show you in the next slide. So you're going to write down these 4. All right? In bracket, the target customer. Who, in bracket, statement of need or opportunity. The product name is a product category. That statement of key benefit. Unlike competing alternative, product name, statement of differentiation. So I know it sounds like Greek right now, but I'm going to show you how they all come together in the next slide. For Pukena, this is our positioning statement. So for families and businesses who need reliable and professionally trained drivers and domestic staff, Pukena is an outsourcing company that helps people hire verified and professionally trained drivers and domestic staff. Unlike roadside agents and unregistered agencies, Pukena ensures all drivers and domestic staff are properly verified and trained to provide top-notch professional driving and domestic services to employees. Now, anytime I look at this purpose statement, I am re-engineering. Let me tell you the truth. Running Pukena is one of the most draining things you can ever engage yourself in. I tell people, human resource business is very, very tedious. It's easy to import something and sell, buy something and sell higher. But you see, human resources, managing human beings, that's why I give it up for pastors. Pastoring is the hardest job in the world. I'm telling you, human beings, if you are managing 1 person or 2 persons, it's headache. When you are managing 1,000, 500, 2,000 staff, oh my God. But these are the things that give me, solidity. I go through this purpose statement and I'm energized. Many times my staff will tell you, I will tell them, enough of this. I'm not doing this business again. I'm done. I want to give up. I'm too through. I want to give up. There's some complaints that will come to me like this. Omo, I want to run away. I want to give up. But these are the purpose statement that when I go through it, I say, I remember why I started this business and I will keep pushing it. I will keep pushing it. So you need to come up with your own purpose statement so that you will always remind yourself why you are doing what you are doing. It's very important. It's very, very important. So now, in rounding up, because it's a very short class, you are going to brainstorm the problems that your business is solving. What makes you different? Then you are going to complete the following questions with your purpose and positioning statement. So you are going to ask yourself, what is the problem you are solving? What is the solution your business provides. Even if you are selling food, this exercise will help you to position your food business differently from the others. I'm telling you the truth. If I'm to run a restaurant now, oh my God, I would design it in such a way that it will be so different. It will just be beyond food. It will be an experience. Sometimes I enter a restaurant, I will be shaking my head. I say, how can you be keeping somebody standing, a customer is standing and calling for you? You are just going round, and you have it's a big a restaurant, a big this thing. Then you see the girls are gisting, they are chatting with their whatever colleagues, and the customers are stood in a place in a restaurant, and people were walking away. And they cook good food though. The reason I even go there is because their food, that's where I buy coconut rice, and it will be sweet. I like their coconut rice, very sweet, and their chicken. But their customer service is so poor. I've been there in fact, me, I have walked away many times, but I will still come back for my coconut rice. You know, I still come back for my coconut rice. You get? So if I'm to run a restaurant, I will run it differently. I will put my customer. In fact, I've not seen any restaurant where you will be asked to sit down, and wait. I don't know. Well, I'm not into food business. I was into food business. One of those things when those days I was doing everything. I think I had a business called Food Ride, and food Pukena Food. I wanted to go into food business, but I checked it. It's not really my thing. I actually started a chicken and chip chain. My vision was to put an outlet in every estate on the island around Aja. And I started with 2 or 3 estates. I closed them down, sold out the asset because they were too stressful. Every evening you have to carry if most of the storage spaces are not there, so I will have to carry my property back to the house. In the next day, I'll carry the logistics of carrying things up and down was too much. I said no. Let me. So I like food business, and I don't like it when people do it wrongly. I don't like it when people do it wrongly. I did a video today on my YouTube. You can check my YouTube. Please, if you are here, you are not subscribed to my YouTube, you are missing a lot. In that YouTube channel, I teach practical businesses you can start with little or no money. And today, I just released a new video, how to start a cleaning business, a cleaning agency in Nigeria. So I want you to go and watch that video. Emmanuel Udaha is my name on YouTube. Watch the video, how to clean, start. In fact, I have a lot of videos, how to start mini importation business, how top ideas, business ideas you can start in 2025. So if you are still looking for what to do, ideas to start, then please go to my YouTube video and you will be inspired. So at the end of this exercise, I'm going to give you, I hope you are writing it down. If you have not, I will send a template, a document to the WhatsApp group after the class where you can actually get the assignment and do. All right. I don't know why people are leaving the class. Is the class not exciting at all? So that is it for today. So if you have a question, you can ask me now. We are going to have another class on Thursday where we will conclude the foundational part of this business, this program. I'm going to be teaching you how to create your own market, how to, discover your target market. And then you create a marketing funnel that will ensure endless inflow of customers to you. But first of all, you need to identify who your customer is for that business. I'm going to handle that on Thursday. Don't miss that class for anything. So the floor is open. If you have a question, you can ask me. I hope you enjoyed the class. The way people are living. Catherine left. I think a lot of people have left the class. So, Love, do you have any question, or was everything clear for you? Okay, no one is talking. Okay, no one is talking.
A minute, sir. I want to get something. So
I can't hear you.
meeting, but, oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah, you say what?
When you were calling me, I wanted to get something that I wrote somewhere. I wanted to get it on WhatsApp so I can
Your
ask you.
voice is
But
breaking.
I have to come back because it's my network.
Okay.
So I had to come back because I heard Lovett. Do you have anything to say?
Oh, okay. Don't worry. The class is being recorded. I'm sure that anything you missed, you're going to get it. Please take your time to go through this class. Digest everything I've said this night. They are very crucial. They may look like theory, but if you, I hated this topic since I started going for trainings for over 15 years ago. I hated anytime they are teaching defining your business. I will run away because I feel like it's too boring. Why are you teaching me? Just go straight to the point. Teach me how to make money. Until I settled down to go through this class, that was when everything changed for me. You get? So please take your time. It's a recorded class. You will go through it. Don't rush it. I know you want to learn digital marketing. Maybe by next week, after I talk about target market this Thursday, next week we'll go deeply into how to make sales, how to get customers, how to use social media, blah blah blah. I'm going to go into that. So don't worry, we are going to get into that. But please ensure that these fundamentals are in place in your business. All right, ensure they are in place in your business. Okay, I don't know if anybody has any question or contribution before we call it a night. All right. Okay, so thank you guys for joining me in this class. It's a 1-hour class, very short and straightforward. And I'll see you on Thursday for our target marketing class. Okay.
Thank you very much, sir. God bless you, sir.
God bless you too.